Hello everyone and welcome back to Whiz. I'm Priyadarshan Babu here, your host master, and I hope you've been waiting for my video because I'm here with the answers for yesterday's questions and 5 more exciting new questions for you today. So I hope you're ready for it. Let's start off with the answers for yesterday's questions, and here comes question number 1. The map to the world famous elixir is kept in a metal box inside a 6.6 foot high step vault, which in turn is protected by a barrier. The area has surveillance with armed guards, and the vault can only be opened by a keypad and hand scanner. This special purpose built vault is in Atlanta. Now, what is stored inside this vault? So what is actually stored inside this vault? Like you may be thinking it's some military secrets or something that the government is trying to hide, whereas it's nothing of that sort. It's actually the Coca-Cola recipe. So the Coca-Cola recipe is what is stored in this vault. Many people may not know that. So here was some trivia for you, and that was the answer for the first question. Moving on to the second question, here we go. Much of the credit for this technical analysis goes to this man, this rice merchant from Sakata, Japan, who traded in the Ojima rice market in Osaka during the Tokugawa shogunate period, which was from the 1600 to 1868. Though many think that this analysis was at a subsequent period. So what analysis are we talking about? So the analysis that we are talking about is the candlestick chanting, and the name of the person is Munehisa Homa. So that is the name of the person, and that is what we were talking about. Moving on to our third question for yesterday, I had shown you a picture and I had asked you which company's headquarters is this. So the answer is very simple. The answer is Amazon. So this is a picture of the headquarters of Amazon. Moving on to our fourth question. He was voted the most versatile boy in his senior year of high school. Despite being rich, he drove a red Ford pickup. He got his start in retail working as a management trainee at a J.C. Penney in Des Moines. Which person are we talking about? So the name of the person that we are talking about is Sam Walton. So that was the answer for the fourth question. And now for our last question, I had shown you the cover of a novel and I had asked you that who is the author of this book. So the author is actually not anyone else, very much an Indian. It is one of the most famous Indian authors of all time. We are talking about Rabindranath Tagore. So those were the answers for yesterday's 5 questions. And now it's time to move on to the 5 questions for today. So here we go. Question number 1. You should be able to see an image right about now. So now that you've seen the various logos, the question is, which entity owns all of these brands? So you can go back in the video a little so that you can see each of the individual brands. So which entity owns all these brands? That is question number 1. Moving on to question number 2. These special cups are the ones which were used during the Victorian era. To whom were these cups used to serve tea? So these cups were customized and made, but for what type of people or who used to get served tea in these types of cups? And you should be able to see an image of the cup right about now. So that was our second question. Moving on to question number 3. Identify this wonder kid who is a football sensation from Iran. And you will be able to see an image of that kid right about now. So that is our third question, and what I'm looking for is the name of this wonder child. So now moving on to our fourth question for today. So name this song which is penned by Gulzar and the music is provided by Vishal Bharadwaj. I'll show you an image The image will relate to the song, and I want you to tell me the name of the song. So you should be able to see the image right about now. So that was our fourth question. Moving on to our fifth question. Here we go. The person on the right side is boxer Gus Wardoff. This match was in the year 1949. He lost the match, but he gained lifetime infamy. Whom did he lose this match to? So who was the opponent? Now obviously there's a reason I'm asking you this question, so you need to think a little out of the box to get this answer. And you should be able to see an image which will help you out right about now. So those were our 5 questions for today. I hope I receive a lot of answers in the comments below. And please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to all the videos and the channel as well. Thank you for tuning in. I will be back tomorrow with 5 more answers and 5 more questions. So please stay tuned. Till tomorrow, this is me taking your leave. So stay safe, take care, good night and keep quizzing.